Alright. Check levels. Got the music in the background. Do. Alright, and then I have this up. And I'm told... Yep, looks like it's working on Picardo. Good afternoon, folks. Planet Fox, hello. Mamo, Sharon's Bone, Mach 1, Willie Silver, Airlass, Happy Guy 1. I hope you guys are doing good. If anybody is if anybody's watching on X or YouTube, I tend to pay more attention to the chat in Picardo. That's a lie. I don't pay attention to any of the chat. Liz has to bonk me on the head after I get into the art, because I get distracted doing art. That's my thing. That's what I do. Turn the music down just a touch. Alright. Well, I think what we're going to start off with is trying to finish this Volume 6 Dreamkeepers page that we were working on the last stream. And we got the environment and the light and the stuff looking all good. So now we just have to bring the characters up to speed, which should be the fun part. Looking around.
Say hi to Happy Guy 1. Says hi, Dave.
Oh, hi back. Hello, Happy Guy 1. How was your weekend? Our weekend was really good. Actually, our weekend was so good. We did something secret. We went to the zoo. Whoa. Me and Liz did something fun. We did not just sit around and make art. We went to the zoo. It was great.
What did you see at the zoo?
Dragons.
Yeah, tell them about that.
Also, other parents that were, Yeah, that was one thing that struck out was, I don't know, when I was a kid, as soon as I could walk, it's like that's what I was doing, right? I was walking around. If we went somewhere, I was walking. It is weird seeing parents pushing around these like little mobile pavilions, and there's like freaking 9-year-olds just lounging in there like they're sultans or something, and the parents just have this look on their face like it's a Vietnam flashback every day of their life. Lavender tea into the fridge, please. No, I'm good. I got some coffee. Thank you, though. Oh, the training target's actually on the, it's on the background layer, isn't it? Yeah. Also, the kids were always, like, generally speaking...
Dave, this dragons aren't real, you got scammed.
I know they're not real. It was an exhibit about how they're not real.
You paid for nothing!
I didn't pay for nothing. They were really cool, it was life-size, like, papier-mâché stuff, and they were, like, animatronics.
Well, the dragons were, like, latex and rubber.
Yeah, exactly. They were latex and rubber. It was classy, okay? Classy latex and rubber.
And they moved.
And they didn't, yeah, they were animatronic. And they'd, like, tilt their head around and, like... Yeah, there was a griffin and a phoenix. Let me list the number of creatures.
Hydra.
What did I do? There we go. Minimize my own menu for some reason. And this is why I put... Dragons aren't correct. Dragons are not real, technically. But I did not get scammed, because I knew they were not real. And the zoo also knows they're not real. It was all part of
the plan.
It was all part of everybody was in on it. It was just for fun. It was just a dragons exhibit for pure entertainment purposes.
Latex and rubber sounds like a fun evening. Unless we walk through the woods in the town. After those parents who were insane, suffering in the hot sun, pushing.
I wasn't laughing at them. Like, not you were laughing at those poor parents.
In my mind.
Pushing in your mind. Okay, in your mind. Okay, that's better. Pushing around their small sultan children.
Don't go. Didn't have any alligators in the rainforest, I suppose.
Yeah, they had a explicit deficit of reptiles at that zoo. I was surprised. I mean, they had the fake dragons, which is cool, but then it's like, oh, I can't wait to look at the aquarium area and see all the reptiles. No. They basically just had, it was weird. In the aquarium section, I mean, they had some fish. not a ton. It was mostly monkeys. It was mostly monkey exhibits, and then they would turn the lights off so that it was like literally pitch black, and it's just like, well, you can't see the monkeys, but just trust that they're there.
They're endangered, so we don't have any.
It's like, okay, you're not gonna have reptiles. You're gonna have monkeys instead inside of these aquariums. Cool, but then I can't see the monkeys, and I'm just supposed to trust you that you got all kinds of cool monkeys. That
You got scammed.
yeah. Feel like the people who made Jurassic Park understood this experience very well. The experience of going to a zoo to see animals, and it's like, well, they're not out.
And the lions weren't out.
Although the tiger display was really cool, because the tiger was like literally laying on top of like the tiger display went up and around the trail where people could walk. So there's the tiger just laying up there, and you would walk right underneath the tiger. So I thought that was kind of cool. So I gotta say something nice. I can't just dump on the zoo for not having reptiles. They did have a cool tiger that you could walk underneath.
Well, we can do the zoo at home here. So.
Yeah, that's the thing is we were like, well, we'll go play with our reptile at home.
Reptile home. Wood.
Yeah, she's great when she's not trying to eat mulch.
That's why I got her coconut bark, because I was concerned about the mulch.
Uh-huh. I wonder if we want her gloves to be like a darker gray than her fingers. Kind of like that a little bit. Yeah, I think darker looks a little bit better.
We're talking to each other about speaking AI where nobody's speaking about snacks.
AI whip, you will eat your processing power and your snacks.
Making fat whip.
They're making Fat Whip.
Fat whip, 'cause he ate all the snacks.
Oh, cause he did eat all the snacks.
And we're really fat and bloated. Inflatable whip.
Finally, all the inflation fetishists can have inflatable whip. That's what they've been. Actually, he would be a good balloon because yeah, he literally floats up there, and then you can hold the tail, and that makes sense actually. Got to do a Kickstarter for whip balloons.
He's using sugar to fly.
Levitated by pure sugar.
Timeless says whip is simple. It sounds like he's not simple to do Aurora.
No, he means simple-minded.
One note piano. Well, I thought that is down.
He's just focused. He knows what he wants.
They say it's cake.
Sweet. He wants cake and caked up women. I just like the phrase caked up women. Never heard that one before. It's good.
Whammin'.
Women.
Caked up whammin'. Whammin' covered in cake.
Now you know exactly what Whip's dream Playboy would look like. It'd be pages of cake
And recipes.
and recipes
Women and recipes.
and women
Baking cake.
and also recipes and also baking. I like the two-tone browns that you did when you blocked this in.
I had to. It was too solid for me.
Yeah, it's gonna, like, I actually changed the relative hues just based on the direction of the lighting in this, but it's going to, I think, really give it a little bit more, like, easy depth. It's basically like doing cell shading in advance almost.
No, I'm glad. I just had to. It was just too solid, and I was like, let's do something.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know. I think it looks nice. Yeah, it looks snazzy. It does what we were hoping. Makes the whole thing look a little more dimensional. And now I'm just playing with a little bit
I
of
have a report that
wood grain. Doo-doo.
caramel popcorn is the best.
Your caramel popcorn is the best, says who?
Chat.
The chat's oh.
Happy Guy 1 says that caramel popcorn is best. Like, if you like having tea. No, it's not. It is really good.
I do remember popcorn, and I remember popcorn being good, and caramel being good. So I think the combo would be good.
Color your next page. Oh, I don't like your lines on there though.
You don't like my lines, but I drew them on purpose. What did I do
You
wrong?
love everything I do. We're married.
No, you love the lines. Shut up. Gonna tell my therapist, and I made a living as an artist, and then she told me she doesn't like my lines.
No, it's your motion.
Oh, like the action lines.
Yeah, those things. I gotta figure out if it's dust or if I color it.
Oh yeah, we gotta get up to speed on what we want to do with those though, because I know they look good in the pencil line art stage, but it does make a headache when it's like blocking in the kill gear, because it's like, okay, well, where does it start and stop? Because the color blocking is like all or nothing.
That's right. So have you forgotten the taste of caramel popcorn? I bet you don't miss it.
No, I can remember it really well. Actually, sometimes I can just like imagine really intensely eating whatever I want, and I basically get all the pleasure out of it, and I don't have to eat anything.
Which one's that?
Why is it sad? I get all the positives, none of the negatives.
Oh no, the music is very quiet and it's not Ori.
The music is very quiet, and it is not Ori.
You should put Ori back on to turn it up. They're demanding Ori.
Do they want?
They are Oriing.
Hold on, let me.
Not oriented with it.
Yeah, let me get playlist of people like Ori and the Blind Forest. Yeah, sorry, KMFDM, you have been sent into the Shadow Zone. Ori and the Badonka Donk. I'm just gonna see what comes up from that. Not Ori.
I don't even know how to spell Badonka.
Badonka, well, just sound it out. It starts with a B.
It's a country song, isn't it?
Yeah. Ooh, that's pretty. Alright, I'm not going to worry about the wood grain when they're like really tiny and far away there, because they're really tiny and far away there.
But you could zoom in and obsess over wood grain.
I could. But there's like like there's obsessing over detail where it makes the overall impact of the image better, and then there's obsessing over detail where it actually kind of dilutes the impact of the image.
That wastes your time.
Yeah. So when it's close up, a little bit of texture in there goes a long way. But when it's like far away like that, I think it would actually start to muddy up things a little bit too much in terms of the definition. It's like, I mean, we're splitting hairs here, but I'm just
Mamo made
thinking
a
out loud.
list of some loud soundtracks, don't worry.
Hmm. Oh, yeah, let me go to Mamo's list. That's probably more. Yes, Picardo, I want to click the link. That's why I clicked the link, Picardo. Ori YouTube. Play all. Save playlist to library. No one will know. Alright. Thank you very much, Memo. Yeah, where a cartoon character dies from broccoli.
That's most children.
Now I'm officially an adult because I'm like, I need vegetables. Time for salad. And I'm not even joking about it.
I'm not even sorry. It was good though.
I don't even have remorse over making salads.
Telegram is saying that V has wood.
Well, technically yes. But that sounds suggestive. And I never do anything suggestive on purpose. And then they always say, David, this is very suggestive. And I'm like, God damn it. Unless I'm doing something for the Vivid After Dark store. Then it's supposed to be suggestive. Yeah, while we're on the Gradient Slayer, why don't we give her just a little bit of something in her irises here, because her eyes are real close up in this one. Not in this one. She's like, closing my eyes, but this one they're close up.
Okay, so Warner Brothers and Discovery merged into WB Discovery.
Warner Brothers and Discovery merged.
And then they made a lot of bad decisions, racked up a ton of debt, and now it's breaking up again.
Oh no. Warner Brothers. So they were merged together, and now they're unmerging. They're undoing their merge.
Racked up a ton of debt, and then made everybody angry. So they're just gonna split back into two companies.
Why did they make everybody angry? What did they do?
Bad choices.
Bad choices can cover a lot of things.
That's true. I'm not sure.
Like, what did they just be like, alright, gentlemen, now that we've officially merged the companies, the guy just like rips off the suit jacket, jumps up on the boardroom table, it's time to party with bad decisions!
I don't know.
Then all the other board members were like, woo! And I don't know, it's just, again, bad decisions can cover a lot. Mama says, when you don't treat food as a bad habit, other pleasures in life become brighter. I think, too, like, yeah, like, how did I hear it put once? That someone was talking about how, like, our normal diet, the sugar is so intense, that it's like, if you're thinking about what can you see, what colors can you see with your eyes, then you stare at the sun, and it's, like, so bright, they, like, blast your eyes, and you're not going to be seeing much of anything until your eyes recover. Somebody was saying that like the sugar in our diet is like that, but for our taste buds. So it's like if you're having like, you know, the standard American diet, it's like it just kind of like blasts out your range of taste, and then once you get off of sugar for a while, then more subtle ranges of flavor start to come
It's
back
kind
in.
of like eating fast food. If you eat fast food every day, you're not going to really enjoy fast food.
Yeah.
But if you get a treat once in a while, it's really good. They say thank you for playing Ori soundtrack.
Oh, sure.
Both of my favorite things to listen to at the same time.
Yeah, well, thank you guys for linking me to the playlist. It's a pretty cool
So, quick
playlist.
question, does Lilith have claws, like cat claws, she can use in a fight, and are you having a good day?
I'm having a very good day. I don't think Lilith has cat claws, though. I've never drawn claws on her. She's got...
No, she'd have pointy toes like Tekra does. Tekra has claws.
Tekra, yeah, but Tekra's fingertips are sharp, too.
Yeah.
Tekra's just very pointy, but Lilith is not very pointy. I think she has no significant claws, is how I would put it.
No.
Alright. Got characters. Let's go down to the background layer, daytone, paste that onto the characters and see how that treats it. I think we'll have that, but like a little less intense. And I think what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to do some soft dark, and then I'll do the cell shading via a highlights layer. Yes, that is what I will do.
Do you ever do a bunch of highlights or something and then decide you don't like it? I never see you go back and redo it, you know?
I don't know, like, usually I experiment more in the earlier stages, so it's like I figure out what I like and then I go forward with, you know, making all of it. So I don't think, it's rare that I can't think of a time when I've like done a whole illustration and been like, you know what, time to change everything. Because the thing is, at that point, it's split up into so many different like layers, it's even easier just to like tweak the layers and turn them on or off or adjust the opacity. So it's not like I ever have to really go back and like redo everything, you know? Which is good, because, I mean, it just sounds like it wouldn't be the most efficient workflow.
Redo by one. Yeah, people can't taste the most expensive types of tea because they prefer something at McDonald's. I don't know.
Because they prefer cheaper in McDonald's, or probably cheaper in McDonald's. I think he had a autocorrect accident, if I'm to guess.
They're saying Tekra's AI model is not very faithful to the original style because there are more pixels. You need to draw more Tekra.
We do need to draw more Tekra.
You have a lot to do.
I do have a lot to do, but I like all of it.
They had to
So.
include some naughty fan arts to make up for it.
Dun dun dun!
Oh, you got a list. Naughty thing. You need more Tekra.
The world does need more Tekra. And then it's going to get more Tekra, and it's going to be like, no, actually, I'm sorry, we did not want this after all, but it'll be too late.
No, it's like, no, not that much Tekra. She looks very good already. I thought she looked really good. They did great. Her eyes though.
Yeah, she's got those like bright, like green cyan kind of colored eyes, if memory serves.
Yeah. It's not Dave's style, but it's still good. I like all of them. I like the style of these. It looks cool.
I predict I will want these to be on isolated layers, so I'm going to do that.
Do you want that next 5 and 6 page for Friday? What is your plan for Friday?
For Friday, I haven't even thought that far ahead yet.
Oh, I got it.
I would say for now, just roll with that, and then I might get something on your plate sooner than that.
Okay, well, we'll see. It may be a while.
It might be, we might be doing like the fan art and the sketch of the month on Friday, if I'm to guess.
They always have a hard time deciding if they want the fish nuts or not. They do a good job with it, though. Say hi to Nero Dragon.
Good evening, Nero Dragon.
It's not even.
It's close. Stop. I tried, alright? You told me to say hello. Didn't quite work out the way we all hoped it would, but something came out. It's better than nothing.
Oh, Chomps said none of you. Chomps is going to go into the kitchen.
Chomps is... Wow, apparently I'm too embarrassing for the Tega to even be in the same room as me, but I can't say as I blame it.
Oh, the music makes Mambo emotional.
Aw.
Oh, Nero Dragon has it muted, so he doesn't even know what you said. So we can talk about him. Ah! We're gonna talk about him. We can't hear you.
Well, that's good. He won't know that I messed up saying hello. Got away with it again.
What is this? Lizard. Turn on the water. Looks like it's very warm. Not very.
Can you hear that little like gear on my tablet thing going up and down? It changes the size of the brush. Kind of like the sound. It's like a little, like, almost like a little fidget spinner or something. Gotta grab this.
Here she comes.
That's
Yeah, go get Dave. Here she comes.
Chomp's on the move.
Yeah. Under the ottoman.
She's all charged up and ready for action.
You don't even fit under there, idiot. What are you doing?
She might not fit under there, but she's getting strong, big and strong enough that she can kind of like push it up, actually. So,
Sometimes she fits when she really scrunches.
yeah.
No, she's gonna go under the desk. She's been sleeping under there lately.
She really likes the Forbidden Zone that much,
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
It's really, oh good, yeah, go into the center, thank you. So, it's really dark and cool, and I think she likes getting charged up and then cooling down in that area.
Reptiles and their temperature variations. They just can't get enough of it.
Did they draw on designated data scrolls in the dream world as well to save paper? I think it's just technology.
I would say sometimes. I forget if they had this in the Volume 3 background or not, but I know that next to the storage racks there's like actually a log sheet, and I forget if it's like an actual clipboard or if it was a data scroll that was mounted up on the wall. But but the idea definitely has merit, where it's like you just use a data scroll for like a scratch pad to log things, and then it might even save the files and have more of a record of stuff.
I've never seen a data scroll printer though.
That's true. I've never seen a print. I'm sure they have printers because, you know, they have nightmares, so they'd have other horrible things in their world like that.
Things that break. It would make sense to have an impractical machine that breaks a lot.
That is printers.
I've noticed that the readers get a little unhappy that the Dreamworld government is so messed up. Like, they like the characters and then they want it to be a perfect universe out there.
That's what like fan art and fan fiction can be for, though. It's like, I want these characters to have like a nicer time. The plot puts them through bullshit. Stuff sucks. They have to deal with it. What if I drew a picture of them just having an ice cream social on the beach, and then
That's AI room, is they have ice cream and flowers. They have like a nice intermission of happiness.
yeah. Which I do think you have to have like moments of that even within the narrative of a long running plot. You need to have some. Sometimes you need to let blah, what am I saying? Sometimes you need to let people catch their breath. You need to let the characters catch their breath, and you need to get a little bit of something positive in the mix for the readers to sort of like enjoy, because if everything is like all intensity all the time, at some point, if everything is always intense, after a while it's not intense anymore. It just becomes normal. So you sort of blow out the range, the emotional range of your fiction. If everything, that's kind of one of my complaints with the Hobbit movie, Lord of the Rings, was there was like a fight scene where they were jumping around in barrels on the river, and it was like, oh, this is so exciting, whoa! And then it was like so exciting 2 minutes later, and then it was so exciting 10 minutes later, and then it is so exciting 20 minutes later, and eventually it's like, oh my gosh. Yep, this has been so exciting for so long that now it is not exciting at all, and it's kind of a grind.
I bet you want to play the video game.
I think I did play the video game. Just watching the movie was playing the video game. Alright, let's do a highlights layer. Should it be a screen? I think screen's a little too bright. But we will mask it all out.
Say hi to YouTube. They're saying hi.
Oh, good evening, YouTube. I said evening again, didn't I?
Did.
Something in my brain really wants it to be evening, and I don't know why.
It's time zones. Maybe it's evenings.
I crave the fall of night. I don't know.
So yeah, they made a movie that was just one big CGI battle. Listen, for hours. Isn't that most Marvel movies?
I don't know. I haven't seen most Marvel movies, so I can't really pass judgment.
We saw one where it had Thanos and it was making people go to dust.
Oh yeah, Thanos was he was like, I'm gonna make you disappear, and they were like, you better not, and then he's like, I did.
You can do it, and then it didn't matter.
Well, yeah, then there was like another movie later where someone was like, you know what, edit undo, and he's like, I guess I suck. Everyone's back now.
See, it's 10 p.m. there, so you were saying good evening to Memo.
Oh, maybe I was like psychically vibing with his time zone. That would explain it. Let's go with that. It's obviously supernatural sensitivity, not stupidity.
I like how your avatar is V, and then you're showing V on your screen.
Oh yeah, where's my avatar V? Well, I guess everywhere usually.
So AIDK is bad at them eating food because there aren't any pics of them eating anything, so it doesn't know what to do.
It just explodes spaghetti into their tissues.
Yes,
It's like
I've seen the spaghetti board.
it's like a horrific Tetsuo type of situation.
I'm still wearing hot dog dresses.
Well, AI, just extrapolate a little bit. What does it look like when normal people eat? ... But AI's like, no, I need to see what it looks like when they eat. I don't understand.
Return of the Will Smith eating pasta period of AI.
The classic. Such a beautiful period.
The Minecraft looked pretty bad, so yeah, I don't want to see the Minecraft movie.
I've never played Minecraft, so.
Yeah, the movie. Just a Jack Black show.
The movie, I just heard people, like, what I heard from the movie was that people in the theater would, like, throw shit and, like, throw sodas and popcorn and, like, make everything sticky and terrible, and I'm just like, I don't want to get hit with things that make me sticky and terrible, so maybe this is not the experience for me. You know.
Yeah, they mean the movie. Bad.
I kind of wouldn't expect the Minecraft movie to be good. I suppose it's possible it could be good, but I don't even know enough about Minecraft to know if it would have any potential as a premise or not.
They managed to get Mace covered in frosting, but couldn't change the color of the frosting from white to pink. And now they're risking getting banned over it. Stop making so many accounts.
They're banning you over frosting colors? No, the frosting has to be white. It cannot be pink. Ban them. Who's making the moderation decisions over there? It sounds a little nutty. Sounds like a repeat of the Deer people from Twitch. Do you remember that?
Yeah. What happened to that special character?
What happened to that? Twitch turned into a hellhole. That's what happened to that.
Mammoth says he only has an access one, so maybe he fixed his weird problem.
Yeah. I don't know, but I hope they don't mess up your ability to do stuff and have an account. Just over trying to change frosting from white to pink.
Excuse me, they don't like strawberry frosting, they only want vanilla. Your salad was so good, I'm burping salad, and I'm very happy.
You're burping salad and you're very happy.
Yeah.
I hope you mean like you're having burps where you recall the flavor of salad, and that's fine. Not like you're burping and there's like salad flying out like confetti, right?
AI.
You're not having like an AI salad situation over there. Tell me you're not. Although it'd be funny to watch somebody burp and then like salad just comes out like confetti and flutters down. It's not like wet or gross or anything.
That would be hell to McDonald's eaters.
It's just like totally dry and colorful and somehow abstractly it just works.
I mean, that nutritional yeast is better than real cheese sometimes.
Well, yeah, nutritional, like that's one of the things that I was amazed with the diet is when I discovered stuff that's like, oh no, this is like healthy, and no, it actually tastes good. Lo and behold, yeah, if you're ever like, how can I make my salad have a little more flavor? Liz was not a big salad enjoyer, so here's my secret to salads. First, cut up the greens, and iceberg lettuce is like nothing, just
Don't use lettuce.
yeah, go for kale or collard greens or something that's a little more of like real. It's got all the nutrients and jazz. But chop it up with like scissors because it's easier, and then you can get like really really small pieces of salad. Because that's one of the pains of salads is like, well, I'm trying to crunch through a giant pile of large leaves. So when you just like mince it up, it's a lot easier to eat. And then you dump a bunch of olive oil on there, and sprinkle Himalayan sea salt onto it, and already it's like, okay, that kind of does the job. It's kind of like oily and salty and yummy.
Juicy.
Yeah, juicy. And then for bonus points, you can put a capful of apple cider vinegar on there. Give it a little zing. And then of course the coup de grace would be nutritional yeast. Just like shake a bunch of that on there.
Tastes like cheese.
Yeah, it kind of has like a cheesy flavor, but it's non-dairy and it's got all kinds of vitamin B and jazz. And that is how we make a salad. And Liz doesn't like some of the spices, but on mine I'll add like extra coriander and herbs and things like that. This is a really pretty soundtrack. There we go. I think using the highlights layer to do reverse cell shading, I think is working out nice. Especially because the direction of the light is coming from behind them.
Apple vinegar makes them feel good all warm and stuff, almost like a
Oh, nice, yeah. It's supposed to be healthy and all that stuff too, so apple cider vinegar for the win.
Yeah, we use it for a variety of things. You use it to make your soup.
Oh yeah, it definitely helps if you want to make a big pot of soup, like especially bone soup or something. You put in your, let's say you roast a duck, and then you just put everything that you do not eat into the soup pot, bunch of water, and then a generous bloof of apple cider vinegar in there, and that'll help everything get nice and soft after it sautés for, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours. Oh, no, they don't call it sautéing when it's a soup pot. They call it simmering. I must get my terminology correct.
Gotta get it right.
Gotta get it right.
YouTube is saying hi, Vivid. Keep up the good work.
Oh, thank you very much, YouTube.
Looks like a classic volume page. Honey. This looks like a classic book page.
Well, thank you. That's my goal, is to make, like, not that I want every single page to be like, this page is the classic page, but I want all the pages to, like, just be really appealing to look at. Even the ones that are just sort of, like, carrying the story forward. You know, you want them to be pleasing to the eye. Nice little visual vacation. Yeah, just putting some light on there.
I had a dream that I was at Staples and I almost forgot to buy stuffing.
Whoa, you were buying stuffing at
I
Staples?
know they don't have it, but whatever. And then and now today it's like I need to buy stuffing.
You need to buy
And I
stuffing?
need to go to Staples.
What do you need to buy stuffing for? It's not like Thanksgiving.
No, I got couch kind of got this.
Oh, I thought you meant stuffing like, you know, like turkey and stuffing and gravy. And
You don't eat that.
that's now you understand my confusion. I was like, why are you buying stuffing? Are you trying to betray me?
YouTube can't wait for the next Dreamkeeper's book. Well, they can watch you work on it.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, we got the chapter 16 is done. I'm working on chapter 17 now. And actually probably before volume 6 even comes out, I think the next Dreamkeeper's book that's going to launch is going to be the big lore book for the Dreamkeeper's tabletop roleplay game.
There's some freshly made Tekra, and you can judge how style accurate it is.
Oh, cool.
So when he posts it, we'll look at Tekra.
All right, so far so good. Let me just select the eyes and turn down some of the dimness in this first panel especially.
Wow, that sort of looks like Tekra there, but this is not exactly Tekra.
Liz is giving mixed reviews. She's like, this one sort of looks like Tekra. This one does not sort of look like Tekra.
Well, they put leaves on her, which is really pretty.
Oh, leaves?
Will you even look?
It's far away. They're all like a tiny thumbnail of Tekra. From here, they all look really good. But I am like across the room, so.
Middle left is pretty good because they got her spots right, and the outfit looks pretty close to her.
Liz says middle left. Gets a big thumbs up from Liz.
And lowest middle looks really good,
And she likes the lowest middle. She says that looks really good.
but some of them are a little off. Well, you're just gonna have to draw more Tekra.
It's my
But
punishment.
she's pretty and less evil and stuff, so she's not evil enough. She's not pure Tekra.
Well, you could always illustrate Tekra if she woke up and had a good day. It doesn't always have to be like...
This is when she's not on drugs.
Yeah, exactly. Tekra, when she has sobered up and like the rehab, the 12-step program is working for her. That version of Tekra.
This is the 12-step program of Tekra.
Yeah. That's Tekra staying on the
Train.
on the train. Exactly.
Going clean. This is clean Tekra.
There's a line I don't like. I'm gonna find it and erase it.
Well, whose fault is that?
Me, I'm the one that drew everything. It's my fault.
No, it is.
It was me. It's my fault.
You should yell at
It's my fault.
Good job. Now you know.
Where is this? Where is this line?
The line's there. An obvious place. It's in your mind.
It's not in my mind. I'm not going crazy. There is a line.
She's a fermenting alcoholic. No, she's doing other drugs. She's not
Okay, it's here on the characters later. I'll get you. I'm gonna get you, line.
I bet Tucker has an odor.
You bet tech. Ew.
Yeah.
You can smell her coming a mile away. Gross.
Oh, this is gross. Who's calling you?
Wrong number.
Okay.
Because it's a state that I don't live in.
Good call.
Checkmate. Wrong state.
Easy fix. I'm gonna look at it. Judge.
You're judging.
I'm good. I am your secretary.
Activate judgment.
Oh, what is this? What is this? Yeah, Ohio. It's one of those.
I told you. That's why I didn't pick it up.
Oh, goodness. Oh, they want Mamo to do a picture of Tekra and Lilith having a cat fight over a mace. Maybe that's why they wanted to know if Lilith had claws.
Ah, yeah, that makes sense, actually. It would be a bit of a asymmetrical cat fight, but I guess if Lilith turned her power on, that would end it also pretty fast in her favor.
Well, it sounds like a good sketch of the month would be Lilith and Tekra fighting over mace.
Yeah. Ooh, I'm excited for this one's, though.
Oh, yeah, we talked about that in the cards at the zoo.
Yep, we got the idea all worked out and everything. Alright, I got the borders colored up nice. I think last step on this is going to be glints and glows, atmospheric perspective, and then overlays. I think atmospheric perspective is the biggest picture possible game changer, so I'm going to do that first.
So apparently doing multiple characters involves some editing. And I think he's using MS Paint.
MS Paint deployed.
Memo has it hard.
Hey, whatever works.
He's really good with it though.
If it does the job, it does the job.
But it's MS Paint.
So, MS Paint probably is a lot better now than when we were kids.
That is true. The airbrush tool was like the big feature. Or the spray paint can. And the pixels. just figuring out that Vino thing.
Oh, YouTube is. I like how you call like the chat of YouTube like they're all just like YouTube.
Yeah,
Hey guys, if you're commenting on YouTube, just so you know, Liz has decided you are YouTube. That's your name. Where did I? Oh, it's actually a whole separate panel. Okay. Oops.
it's so interesting how Blue Sky is a range of like cat pictures, and then somebody is complaining about they have no caffeine.
They don't have caffeine?
Somebody is on day 5 without caffeine.
Oh no! Why would they do that to themselves?
I don't know, stomach issues.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. They're just punishing themselves. It's Blue Sky.
We'll airlift some caffeine in to help them.
When Lilith and Tegra meet each other, they'll arch their backs and go yow. YOLO. And then bystanders will have to drag them away from each other. That sounds like a video.
I've heard how it goes out in the neighborhood. They get loud when they collide.
Ricardo has found YouTube, and now they are yelling at each other.
Oh no! I did not mean to start the great Picardo YouTube battle
Ricardo
of
is
2025.
nothing but YouTube peasants. God. Oh, God.
Picardo, you're going to start a cycle of vengeance that has no end.
The hate is merging. There can only be one stream. Ricardo was here first. And nobody talks about Twitter. Twitter doesn't talk to you. Nobody wants to go on Twitter. I didn't look. Maybe they do.
Ah,
What?
my coffee ran out.
What are you gonna do?
Probably finish this page and then break to get more coffee, and then since the stream's only half over, I'll work on something else.
I know you had a plan, but I would rather assign you to a random picture. Please?
Fine.
Because I might need it for an artifact this month. I got a plan this month, but I might need one. Do you want to choose it, or do you want me to make them choose it?
Why don't you make them choose it? That sounds fun. That sounds more fun for everyone. And then I can focus on my overlay layer.
Word small processing.
Gonna make a swatch for those atmospheric colors because I know what'll happen is later on I will be like on the next page like, what colors was I using there? There. Now I will know. YouTube, I did not say to pause. Talking to like my actual YouTube browser, not the YouTube chat. Sorry if there's any confusion. Oh yeah, just a little bit of overlay adds some nice subtlety to the whole thing that I like.
Mama was screaming they want the V indigo pole dance colored.
The V indigo pole dance
I knew
colored.
they would. I knew they would.
Liz was like, I wonder which of these options they will choose. Knowing full well which of the options they would choose.
Yeah. We got 2 of them to 3. Oh. I don't even know what these look like. We'll get them on there. Because it had B in it. I'm excited about that one. Nothing else matters. That's a good artifact.
Cool. Well, I'm probably within like a minute or 3 of being done with this page, so then I will make more coffee and I'll get ready because I'll be like, Liz, where is the file? I need to have access to it, and then I'll need to know where the file is.
I don't know where that is.
Don't pretend to know where it is, actually know where it is. Otherwise I'll be fumbling around looking for a file and people will be like, this guy doesn't even know where his files are? What a...
Real spoilers. I'm clicking on the folder that's like Dreamkeeper's Conclusion.
I'll be like,
I'll know your
oh god, oh no, I accidentally opened the story folder. No, because I got good at streaming and it just captures clips, whatever this is, Clip Studio. So all of my secret stuff that I'm looking at on the computer that no one knows about is...
Well, honey, I have a confession for you. If you have a porn folder, it's the art folder. So it's all one folder for you.
It is all...
Porn. No, I have the secret folder.
My porn folder is also my job. My boss is like, hey, there's not a whole lot of porn in this folder. Have you been slacking off? It's like, I'm sorry, sir. I'll get to work right on it.
Now you're doing Glints and Glows.
Yep, glints and glows. Gums are shiny, so we're gonna put...
Alright. Somebody came in late. What's up, everyone?
Hey, nothing much. Doing some volume 6. We're almost done with this page, so I'm gonna soon take a quick break, grab more coffee, and then we'll be doing more art. And I hear some sort of a stripping scenario gained in popularity, surprisingly.
Yeah, I wonder how that happened. I knew it would. That's fine. We gotta get it done.
Yeah, sure. I think it'd be funny if I was like trying to be like, oh, how for shame, all of you, and then it's like, I'm the one that drew it.
This is the shaming stream.
Yeah, the shame. Welcome to the shame stream, where
we bait you. You say what you want.
where we bait you into giving us a compliment on our artwork, and then as soon as you're like, yeah, it's okay, I guess. Then I'm like, oh, so you like this? Disgusting.
Like, shut down. Insult. No, I think you're lame.
And it's like, I thought you seemed like you were putting out some insecurity vibes and you just wanted us to say something nice about your work, man. It was a trap. Now I'm judging you.
Actually, you suck.
Actually, you are the pervert. And I am the cool one.
You drew it too.
I know, that's...
Like this? No, you were the pervert.
Yeah, that's where the irony is. Like, oh, so you like this thing that I made? No, you're the pervert. It's like a magic spell. Transfers like the perviness from me to the viewer.
Oh, that's terrible.
That's how I make myself feel better, by making sure that I think others are worse.
Spread the blame.
I can only feel good by comparison, you see.
My friend used to hide his porn in the Counter-Strike 1.6 maps folder. 20 years later, his father is doing the same. Okay. Well, you know what, Mammo, you know where it is. So
Well,
you know where it is.
listen, the guy knows, his dad knows, everyone knows where the porn folder is, except for the mom. If she ever found out, but you know what? She's never gonna look in the Counter-Strike maps folder. It's safe. As Gandalf would say, it is secret. It is safe.
No, you're the murderer. Not me.
Then they're surprised to find out, wait a minute, we've never looked in this Facebook Farmville app map folder. They find out, like, the mom has her own porn stash, and it's like a giant revelation.
Oh, no.
I'm just putting a little bit of dull shine on some of these attachment points and cushions and stuff. Makes it feel a little bit, just slightly different from the wooden surface around it. Makes it feel like there's a bit of a different material. Yeah, just a little bit of shine. All right, let's take a look at this page. And it's got a nice overlay. Yeah, once I turn the word balloons and everything back on, I think we have ourselves a page. So I'm saving this, and I'm gonna brew up a little bit more coffee for myself, and I'll be back in probably like less than 5 minutes. So you guys hang tight. We will be back to color the strippers, apparently.
Yep. I voted on him.
And we should be back. Ta-da! And this is, yeah, this is an old... I think, what was this, like a convention commission?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, now, it's time to color it. So thank you, Liz, for getting this blocked in. And I will get to work on this.
YouTube is saying hi.
Well, hello to you too, YouTube. Ah, and our coffee levels have been restored. Also, speaking of commissions, if you're an associate producer, I'll probably be sending you... I'll be making a post on Patreon today with instructions on, like, here's where to send a reference and everything like that.
Oh, yeah, but...
So, I figure I could get rolling on their sketches, you know, before CouchCon, so maybe I could actually have them done by CouchCon. Maybe I could even clear off some more space for stuff. Who knows?
Yeah, the Outsider was aiming to color this one eventually, so it's on the sketch off the list. See, they have collection everything, so we can color.
Cool. Although if people want to color stuff anyways, I don't know, like, feel free to coloring bookify whatever you feel like, if it's more fun that way, you know. First, I'm just busting up the line intensity a little bit extra. I do like the style of drawing where I do more graphite shading in there. I know for the graphic novels, since I'm...
You have been really over the top on commissions with that. They all have that.
Yeah, since I plan... Well, it's like since I plan to color the graphic novel stuff, it has more of that animated style, so the lines are a little bit cleaner. But for sometimes if I'm doing just stuff that's going to be in pencil and it's not planned for color, I'll do more of the cross-hatching and toning to help bring out the volumes a little better. And then sometimes it all comes together anyways, and I don't know, it's sort of like a fun hybrid style.
Say hi to Freaking Blade.
Freaking Blade, good afternoon. Look, I knew it was afternoon. I didn't say evening.
We're going back in time.
Genius at work here. Yeah, I am going back in time. First, I need my burnt paper scan. Can't have a stripper scene without the burnt paper scan.
Well, cool. Weird, but cool. Do you carry those with you to the strip club and pack them out, have some burnt?
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, burnt paper, baby.
And some people give them dollars, you give them burnt paper.
Yeah, I give them slips of burnt paper. Here, have a burnt paper sleeve. Try not to enjoy it too much.
Oh, wow. Weird.
Looks like when I did this commission, I actually forgot to do the pencils on the back part of her head here. So let's do some quick stuff here. Hopefully the customer didn't get mad at me.
Customer didn't pay to have this colored, so we can do whatever we want.
Yeah, I like the, I actually really do enjoy the more toned, cross-hatching heavy pencil style sometimes. A lot of the lore book and Ascension campaign book is going to be that style of art, because we're not going to be coloring every single illustration, or it would take like a trillion, it'd be too much coloring. So there's going to be a lot of this like toned illustration style in there, which I think is going to make it look... An army of Liz's.
Liz has stuff to do. It looks better. We need to appreciate your life. Is there a nude version of this pic? Nude.
I don't think we drew a nude version of it.
It's not a nude version. I'll have to edit it.
Not that I'm aware of. But there's probably, if I was going to guess, I would say there's a good chance that there is like a nude fan edit floating around out there. That happens from time to time.
I would like to see this animated with lights.
I would like to see this animated with lights too.
Maybe we should.
Yeah, I don't know if it would be something that I can complete within just this stream and get that done, but yeah, we could get like some progress on it and then maybe like circle around back to it later or something. Actually, do I want this to be darker? Just thinking about the overall lighting questions before I get too deep into this. It's definitely going to have teal lighting coming from below, because that's cool. But I wonder if I also want the backdrop to be, like, really bright, and then the characters are, like, silhouetted against that a little more. I think I'm going to kick off with the main version of it being dark.
Alright, so they did an AI whip. It's done. But they had to use the nude tag because it's not wearing anything. It's weird. So take a look at this. What they do.
Whip has now become
Not safe for
a
work.
part of the club, part of the fun
wow,
club.
some of this looks good.
Hey,
The one on
nice.
The far right looks good. The fingers are a little odd.
They gave him hands, what he's always wished for.
He's cute with them though.
Yeah.
That far right with the butt looks really good.
Yeah.
In the trees, that's really good.
Whip is coming together. Nice. Good work.
They gave him a cute little outfit too.
I like the little whip, yeah, the little whip army
This
outfit.
is when he goes to war.
When Whip goes to war. Da, 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 small snare drum. Da, 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 da.
He's working on it. Oh, they did a better version. There we go.
Oh, nice.
They figured it out.
That actually really looks like him.
Far left looks really good.
Yeah, fantastic.
Far right is a potato.
Well, I mean, Whip, to be fair, Whip is kind of a potato. Like, that's how he's drawn.
Potato. YouTube would like this to be animated lights, please.
Yeah, animated lights would be cool on this.
You know, lewd and non-lewd. You're gonna have to edit your own.
I think this is, like, the non-lewd version of this is so close to being, like, lewd anyway, I think it all kind of counts. I'm gonna play with the colors on this a little bit just for fun. I do like the indigos being a little bit of a different situation than normal.
We were having a V-Day, so everybody's pink and black.
Oh, that works. But I'm going to change their
Oh,
bra color, I think.
Look at that. I think I forgot to do this head patch right there with it.
Oh, the head patch? Okay, I'll get it later. Yeah, actually, I think it might look good if their bra situation. Yeah, if it matched the trim on V's shorts.
Oh, that would look good.
It also helps the texturing, like the lines come out just a little bit.
Yeah, the black so much. Instead of white. That's a softly colored.
That's alright, I'll fix it. As soon as I put everything in neon, like, the truth is revealed. But, ta-da.
He did get some good butt shots.
Yeah, actually having them rocking out V's color scheme is kind of fun. I think that fits the theme of this piece pretty well.
Ice cream man, you go so fast. Can't even think about what I want. You're gone.
Ice Cream Man, Godspeed.
Hates me.
Take your temptations away from this place.
Get out of here, ice cream man. There aren't any kids in this neighborhood. He knows it too. That's why he speeds by. He speeds up when he drives by my house. He doesn't want me down there.
Maybe it's because he saw what we keep in the house. Wingless dragon.
Yeah, that's true. She was on the porch.
She will eat you.
She wants ice cream.
She will attack your truck, Ice Cream Man.
Just have this like lizard like fly at you.
Yeah.
For ice cream.
If I was an ice cream truck driver, that'd be my greatest fear.
Tigers.
Dragons.
Right. Oh, it's scary.
All right. This is looking pretty fun. Let's
Signing this when it's done.
say what?
Gonna sign it when it's done.
Wait, is this gonna be like the art attack for June?
No, for June I'm gonna do the V Cliff one that we had on hold,
Mm-hmm.
and then this might be July, depending on what we get done, based on your Lilith waterfall. If that's done in time,
Okay.
I'm not sure. This is a backup plan, so when we have an emergency, I can pull it out.
Cool.
But it will happen. Or goes a U-Haul to carry on my ice cream.
Say what?
It was a U-Haul to carry on my ice cream.
An U-Haul.
U-Haul.
That's good.
U-Haul. U-Haul in the pie.
Let's get a gradients layer going, and then we'll start doing some cell shading after that. Now, do we want them to be like exactly V's colors or like offset a
No,
little?
I did it off a little bit.
Okay.
But it's up to you.
I feel like it looks a little bit better off like you did it. Especially with the color of the characters, I think a teal rim light from below is gonna set the colors off nicely.
That would be hot. You should do it. I would like that.
Yeah. All right, and onwards to some cell shading. We'll do like a rough pass on the overall cell shading area first, and then we'll go in and make it more refined. Which is usually the way I approach it. And we're just going to have the light source be generally diffused from above. Even though like later on I am going to go in and definitely put like a nice teal rim light coming from below. But that'll be a separate light source from the one that's doing this shadow.
She's smirking here. I've been saying damn strawberry milkshake for adults.
Actually, Strawberry Milkshake would be a good title for this one.
They say it doesn't really strike her as a pole dancer in the story, though. She feels more like a bouncer.
Yeah, I would agree. Like a lot of the commission requests are like draw them as strippers, and it's like so it's sort of like a what if. It's not.
Canonical, we're just making people happy.
Yeah, it's not canonical, but I don't know. That's part of the fun of what ifs is the fact that they're not canonical. It means that you can just sort of be like, oh, what if?
What if Tegra and V switched outfits?
What if Mace was actually a bulldog? I don't know.
Look at you, buddy. She can dance and she can throw the drunkards out. Very blue plate. Yeah. The whip AI looked really good.
Yeah, I'm impressed that the model can do like such a weird body type as his.
I really like his fingers. I feel bad. Dave, I feel bad about Whip now.
Hey,
I finally do.
he can fly. He's fine.
Yeah, but he doesn't have fingers, and that looks really cute.
That's what Mace is for.
That's true.
So far, so good. Just going through and cleaning up the cell shading here, and then it's onto like probably an overall dark tone, and then we start adding light sources, which is where I think in illustrations like this, the fun really comes into play.
You still play Ori?
Yep. This would be the really good soundtrack for writing too. It's like a good background noise, kind of gets you in the right mindset, but doesn't have any really distracting lyrics or anything like that.
Probably good for video game playing.
Yeah, I would imagine so. Nice chill day. I think after the stream too, I'm gonna get a... I know I gotta hit the post office, but I'm planning to get back into drawing the latest round of stuff for the Ascension campaign. I think it's going to look really good.
I really like your landscaping thing that you showed me. That's in blues right now. That looks so beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
I'm very impressed.
Yeah, that's going to be one of those things where I draw it in the style where there's going to be some more like pencil-y, textury stuff, because it's probably not going to be colored.
Good, because I wouldn't want to. It looks painful.
It's going to be optimized for sketching, that one.
Thank you.
I still want to have some color illustrations in the campaign book, but they'll be like strategically selected for dramatic impact. Although speaking of color, I did want to have at least one color illustration of all the main NPCs.
I know that. I saw him. I didn't scan him in though.
Oh, I scanned him in.
All right. Well, I'll do that. I see him in kind of like a white cream. What do you think?
I was thinking about like, yeah, like whites and pastels. I still...
Readers will see what we're talking about. So.
Yeah, yeah. I still want to mess around with him after he's done though. In fact, what I would say is I think we want to get like all of the main NPCs, like all of them with color drafts, and then I think we probably want to put them side by side and like refine their color schemes when they're actually adjacent to each other.
I agree.
I mean, it's not like we're doing like a graphic novel or an animated show or something with them all next to each other necessarily, but still, it's, I don't know. I've got that ingrained in me. And now's the part where we're looking at a butt.
Finally.
And now's the
Daniel had a
part.
stressful job after they promoted him without his consent, but Ori sure helped him.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry it was stressful. I mean, I guess at a certain level, it must be a little flattering. It's like, oh, they promoted me because, you know, they wanted to pay me more. Like, that's kind of cool, but I don't know.
Oh, so you made a song of the Queen Bee thing. Yeah, they found that. They've been digging.
Yeah, that was fun. We just thought we were doing Queen Bee got voted in as the fan art one month. Backers get to submit ideas and vote on what we do every month for some fan art pieces. And Queen Bee won, and then someone was like, "Whoa, what if there's a little bit of music to this?" And then we're like, "Ha, that's hilarious!" And we put some parody music to it, and then, believe it or not, we actually had by popular demand people be like, "Where's the full song?"
I know I can't find the song.
This is such a fuck shit piss. Yeah, that is so hell of a boss. Where can we find the rest of this song? So we're like, all right, they're asking for it. Time to unleash the hounds. And thus the loving parody song "Fuck Shit Piss" was born.
You're getting a little spicy visually here for Nero.
Yeah, beware. If you are in a place...
Mach 1 thinks people wondered if it was from an artist or generated it, and turns out it was AI.
Yeah. Which, honestly, though, if I didn't know any better, if someone was like, yeah, this is like a new pop artist that they're putting on the radio, I'd be like, it probably is. I think pop slop is one of those categories where AI and real life human beings, sometimes there's not really any discernible differentiation.
No one can tell. It doesn't matter. I wouldn't pay for it, though.
Yeah, don't tell Kesha, but it's all you can't tell. YouTube has paused the soundtrack. But I require the soundtrack, because otherwise all I have is the sound of a leaf blower in my life. Oh no, it's not paused, it's just getting to the end of this. Okay, there we go.
Good evening to Nico. Say hi to evening, Nico. It's evening in Nico land.
Hey, good evening, Nico.
I see it's evening somewhere. You're just on the wrong side of the globe.
It's always evening somewhere.
Your shading looks really good on this.
Thank you. Honestly, the original graphite is doing most of the heavy lifting.
They see you like the suggestive pic of the indigos yesterday and Grun getting blown up.
Yeah. I think I retweeted the Grun being exploded one.
You saw that.
It's funny. We're filtering out our social media following, making sure that only the strong survive. Who can like cool cartoony pictures
Sharks getting
of sharks getting exploded. People that can't handle that, they can't handle us.
We need a bigger boat.
Yeah. Alright, cell shading
He
accomplished.
wants to know what you would like to see the most from him. I don't know.
I would have to stop and think about it. I'm just sort of like kicking back and be like, oh, cool. I'm doing the Peter Griffin, like, ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy.
That wasn't Peter Griffin. That was.
That wasn't Peter Griffin?
No, that was actually.
Who
James
was
Woods. It was James Woods. Ooh, piece of candy.
That was James Woods?
Yeah.
I thought it was Peter Griffin.
No, they are trapping James Woods in a box.
Oh, it's Peter Griffin trapping James Woods in a box. That makes sense.
Your lighting looks so good on this.
Thank you.
Someone tells me the Indigo Twins are like Lady Gaga.
Yeah, potentially. Me, that Poker Face song as performed by Cartman.
That's unexpectedly good.
Yeah.
Mammo says, this music is so good. Is it still Ori?
Yep, still Ori.
Okay, well, good. Mammo is pleased. This is the Mammo street.
Ori is still in the forest, running into trees. Or the forest is blind. Technically, I don't think it's... It'd be funny if it was blind Ori in the forest in the video game. It's just like you can't see anything and you just run around and like randomly hit things.
It's a black screen and then all of a sudden you hit things.
It's a black screen and you just run around until your health bar is at 0. It's because Ori's sprinting into every tree in the woods.
So mean. I love it.
Listen.
I have to garden today.
It's not mean. I'm not making the player run into trees. They could just as easily stay still.
He's singing along with it. Mum, 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 ma.
Mum, 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 mum. Let's add a little bit of a soft, dark layer. And then after that, it's going to be time for rim lighting and some different highlight layers, I think. This is actually coming together pretty fast.
Ori is the forest. Sales ruined.
Oh, cool.
Well, now I don't want to play it. 'Cause I already know.
No, I still want to play it equally as much as I did before. I have not been spoilered into not wanting to play. The music also, I remember looking at some screenshots and the animation looked really nice. And also the beautiful settings. Beautiful settings go a long way for me. Nice
I'm
atmosphere.
looking forward to this one in the dream core later.
Yeah.
Oh, we gotta finish it first. But yeah, this is gonna be great.
I don't think I will play Ori and the Blind Forest, probably. Because it's like every other video game where it's like, oh, I should probably make some time for that one of these days, but first, and then it's time to draw.
It's easier for you to watch a walkthrough, honestly.
Yeah, actually.
And you don't even do that.
I could maybe work to a walkthrough though, like instead of a movie sometime. That might be the way to go, honestly.
This looks so much better. I
Oh,
thought it
well,
had
thank
strong
you.
posing, but your shadows really bring it to life.
Thank you.
I chose the right colors.
You did. Congratulations on choosing the right colors.
They're blondes. He's not the whole forest played, it's good. Oh, that's weird.
Yep. Just getting things adjusted.
So when is there going to be more news about CouchCon?
When is there going to be more news about CouchCon? Probably if you're an associate producer, I'm planning to post something later today, maybe early tomorrow, just about like, oh, here's how you submit your references for a quick little commission
There might
sketch.
be one commission slot open right now, so you might want to remind them about that.
Oh, is there an associate producer slot
I
open?
heard there was, but I haven't looked.
What I kind of want to do is I want to post the instructions to the current associate producers to make sure that they understand what's going on and they're like, oh, cool. And then after they're fully aware of how to submit stuff and they know what the month is about, then I feel like I can go public and be like, hey, everyone, if anyone wants this last associate producer slot, you can get a quick sketch this month.
Yeah, I'm not attached. Because people don't know.
Yeah, I just sort of feel like I don't know why, I just kind of feel like it's better to make sure that the existing associate producer, because the whole point of this is supposed to be rewarding the people that have been associate producers. So like if new people want to jump in there, that's cool, but it's like not really the main point of the whole exercise. Is she running around
Heard her.
like a...
She was under the desk. Where she went? You actually have 2 associate producers available right now.
Oh, nice.
So you could advertise.
I will, but I want to just get the post live for the current producers first.
So yeah, they're telling each other that the war is up.
Sweet. And now it's everyone's favorite time. It's time for rim lighting. Woo.
Oh, you look good when you were light. We're doing a pink and black or pink and blue today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just based on the colors that we were having the characters be, it's sort of like almost a natural synthwave sort of color scheme.
I like that. And then I've noticed a lot of people when they do the commission, like club stuff, do a lot of blacks or pink and blues.
Yeah.
Water.
Well, yeah, it's got the overall backdrop is sort of like a dark crimson magenta, and then the it has like the cyan highlights from the waterfalls and the water aquariums and everything, so it works out. Is she rummaging?
Yeah, she's
Rummaging around?
adjusting the big map. She ate all the strawberries.
She ate all the strawberries?
Well, she ate all of her strawberries.
It's very impressive.
Strawberry tops. I cover them in vitamins.
She should probably get some sort of award or recognition for eating all of her strawberries. It's very impressive. Good job, Chomps.
She gets to sleep underneath the desk.
Oh yeah, the rim lights are gonna really pump up this illustration, I can tell.
Yeah, that's really good. That looks so animated. Oh, that looks so good.
Yeah, well I think the final version we should do an MP4 version where we're just blinking some of the layers on and off. Which is not really like extremely high budget animation, but it's kind of cool to look at. Put it on a little cycle. Why not? And like the strip club setting, it sort of even makes a little bit of sense with that setting too. Because, you know, they'd be in a nightclub, there'd be like light effects and stage things and things blinking on and off, so it works.
Like a good picture wisp.
Oh, nice.
They've been having a lot of fun with these leaves, and they're really pretty. Pretty leaves.
Yeah, they look like sort of like sharp maple leaves. Oh man, I just glanced at the clock. It's almost time. Well, I've been making good progress on this.
We'll finish on Friday, I think.
Yeah, I think this would actually be a good one to polish off on Friday, maybe as like a warm-up. And then I can have, of course, I'll have other stuff to work on as well. But so far, so good. We'll keep on doing rim lights.
It's gonna be a classic round.
Probably, I want to do a version where the background lights up and they're a little more silhouetted. Then I want to do a fill light and one lateral rim light of a different color.
Exactly.
And with all of that, I think,
I like the crisscross.
yeah. So I think this will be just a yet another fun little illustration of the character stripping. I'm not above doing the occasional bit of fan service. Keeps the series rolling, keeps the lights on, and it's also kind of fun.
Whoever commissioned this
Yeah.
Okay, listen now.
All right, well, let me get this saving. And we also finished a volume 6 page today, which I always love getting graphic novel pages done. It's one of my favorites. And I'm going to be working off stream, but later today I'm going to be working, of course, on some Ascension roleplay campaign stuff because the Dreamkeeper's tabletop roleplay is in the works.
Give him fingers.
Oh, that's cute. It's a cute one. Well, thank you for hanging out, you guys. I hope your week is off to a really nice start. If we don't stream before, we'll definitely stream on Friday like usual. And, yeah, take it easy.
It looks great.
Take it easy. We'll see you around in the Dream Cord. And the stream ends in...
Oh, and you'll do a CouchCon announcement?
Yeah, I'm going to be posting something for the associate producers about CouchCon, and there's probably going to be more CouchCon like announcements later this week. So, stream ends in 5,
Hold on.
4.
Hold on.
Why hold on? What's
I
up?
gotta do a link. People are asking where are your pages.
Oh, they're asking...
And when you stop streaming, YouTube goes away and I can't reply to people.
When I stop streaming, YouTube goes away into the night.
Alright.
Alright, yeah, if anyone needs to know, like, where do I find more of your stuff? DreamkeepersComic.com. It's got all of the things, and there's a news page where you can sign up to our newsletter, and then you don't miss anything. And now, the stream is going to end in 5, 4, 3, 2,